KA Fashion TV with Lindie Sayman Couture. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
Awesome. So, Lindie, when did you begin your designing career?
I began my designing career since 2015, but I always have a passion for fashion.
Okay.
So I always interested in fashion since I was little as elementary school.
Oh, wow.
So I like all these cultural fashions, and I started out from there. I even sew my own clothes when I was in high school. And not until 2015 that I actually be really serious about fashion.
Nice. Well, since that was your beginning of being serious, where was your first collection seen?
My collection first seen at the cultural event in the Indonesian Cultural Night, and it was attended by 1,100 people.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. Indonesia.
Wow,
Right.
that's amazing.
Yes.
So I'm looking at you and you look amazingly gorgeous.
You.
So tell me about what you're wearing.
I'm wearing my own collections made out of batik.
Ooh.
And it's silk. Yeah, it's really it took a long time to make it. So total about 2 to 3 months, and I designed it just as simple as it is right now. So I don't want to cut it too much because it's a very delicate fabrics. So this is what I have.
Well, all women love silk, so you look fabulous.
Thank you.
I loved your collection at New York Fashion Week. At LA Fashion Week. I saw you at LA Fashion Week, the Cathedral.
Right.
So tell me about that collection.
That collection was really something that I revamped it from the usual, my inner creative, and I actually moved from there and there trying, and I did a couple of experimental, and then I come out with that. So that's really inspired me, is that I want to make sure that this woman look gorgeous and will represent them with their own personalities. So that's how inspired me to get to that level.
Well, it was beautiful.
Thank you.
Matter of fact, it was one of the best collections I've seen in that show.
Thank you, Gillian.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, is it true that you handpick your models?
It is true.
Is it really?
Yes.
Well, I noticed you have 2 beautiful models. Were they handpicked?
Yes, they are.
And
Yes.
they are?
Tiffany, Laura.
Well, Tiffany and Laura, you're absolutely stunning. You girls are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They are.
So tell me this. I was told that you have a lot going on before a shoot. So what is your routine before a shoot or a show?
My routine, of course, number one, I pray first, and make sure I go around and make sure that every bit of it set according to what I actually plan for.
Nice.
And I will make sure I check their outfit, their makeup, their hair, and every bit of it. I am a very hands-on designer, and I like to make sure that all my models are at the top of their performance. So that's what I do. I would go around and make sure each one of them looking beautiful and representable.
I think you do that because they look absolutely gorgeous
They
today.
Aren't they?
So Met Gala, who wore it best?
All right. I would think that Met Gala the best is still Lady Gaga for the daring part, and I love the elegancy of Blake Lively, and I love all of them, Lady Gaga and Blake Lively. If you hear me, Blake Lively and Lady Gaga, you are the best.
I love that. And I have to agree with you. Blake Lively is always classy.
Very
She's
classy.
just gorgeous and classy.
I love her.
Now, who would you like to see wearing your designs?
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, everyone loves her,
I
right?
know, I do too. I love her.
Now, what is something you work on as a designer?
I always work on the latest trend, and I love fabrics so much, and I go crazy when I look at the fabrics, and I always have something every single week that I go and replace the other fabrics with another one, and meaning that once I finish the fabric, I will try to replace with the better ones. And the reason why is that because the combination of fabric is very important to me.
Okay.
So I have big collections of it, and I always think about how I want it to make the next outfit or the dress for my collections.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing.
Well, speaking of your dressing collections, I've noticed that you are a super creative designer. And speaking of creativity, I've noticed that you have a new shoe line.
I know.
We just had COVID. How did that happen?
I know. I am so grateful, Kalian, because the shoe was born during the pandemic. It was summer last year, and I'm excited about it. I have just one collections available right now, and they're like pre-order. And I work with the Italian shoemaker, which has a lot of good leather, and they're very comfortable.
Well,
so check it out.
Yeah, well, I believe they're comfortable because I got to try one on.
All right.
My feet love them. So, yeah, the shoes are beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, how many pieces do you usually put in a show?
In a show, I normally I would put about 20 to 30 pieces. It depends on what show and what will be the next collections available for me every season.
Okay.
So total will be 25, in between 25 to 30 pieces.
Oh, no, then you're working hard.
Yes.
Because look at the detail in those dresses.
I know.
So yeah.
Yes, these are all.
You work really hard. So tell me something that a model can do to get your attention.
Oh, just check out my Instagram. And if you wanted to, you can follow me. Please follow me and get connected with me through Instagram or any social media. LinkedIn, I'm available, and also Facebook. So go check it out, and we'll see what we can do with you, or how we can work together.
See, I think the models will love that because they can see the beauty that you have before you now. So ladies, if you're paying attention, gentlemen, if you're paying attention, this is who you want to contact. Now, how hectic and amazing are your shows or shoots? How hectic does it get?
Yes, it gets really, really hectic. Like I mentioned before, I'm very, very hands-on. And when the time comes, I have to make rounds and make sure each of the models in their top performance. So it's pretty hectic, but the fun part is that when it comes out to the finale, when everybody's going in the runway, and after that I will be able to see the pictures of all my collections, and that's something that's just irreplaceable. So
Absolutely.
I love it. I love that part.
Well, I just have one last question because I've enjoyed you. I've enjoyed watching your beautiful models.
Thank you.
And I would like you to look there, and I want you to tell us, if you could alter one thing about the world, what would that be?
Of course. I would like to see, to help the children with Asperger, the Asperger syndrome or autism, and help them out to be in a society and make sure, like if I can train them, help them out, and also the mother or the woman in general as well, because most of the time they're the ones who would be with the children.
Yes.
And if I can establish something like nonprofit organization that I can work with them. In fact, in my website you can see that some of the part of my revenue or income will go toward helping the women and autism and Asperger syndrome children.
Nice.
So,
well, I'll tell you, I think that is so admirable. And
Thank
I think
you.
it's so polite of you to think about others. That's what this show is also about. And I did say it was one last question, but here's one more. How much fun are all of you having with KA Fashion TV today?
It is so
much
fun. You can agree more. So.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We loved having you, and we're going to watch out for you on Models Talk. Thank you.
Please, yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.